Oh, Caitlin Clark. I've already seen him. Like, she was targeted. Look, Rhyne Howard was up in her grill all game. And
Caitlin Clark and Fever put toughness on display and win over Rhyne Howard and Dream. In a game that embodied grit, resilience, and rising tensions, the Indiana Fever clawed their way to a tough-fought win over the Atlanta Dream, and all eyes were once again on rookie phenom Caitlin Clark.
What a win for the Indiana Fever against the Atlanta Dream. Good teams win ugly. And that was what was most impressive to me about the Fever's performance against the Dream. You know, there'll be the big talked about moment, Rhyne Howard, Caitlin Clark.
Although Clark didn't have her best shooting night, in fact, it was the first game of her career where she didn't hit a three-pointer. Her poise, competitive fire, and leadership shone in the moments that mattered. In a fiery exchange that quickly circulated across social media, Clark and Dream star Rhyne Howard engaged in some on-court trash talk.
And there's the bump, there's the physical challenge there, and some words.
After being physically challenged and jawed at throughout the game, Clark responded with a defiant "I'm not scared of you" and a sarcastic thumbs up that underscored her unshakable confidence. Despite the intensity, the Fever stood tall, weathering rough officiating, relentless defense, and a physical brand of basketball that has become the norm when Clark takes the court.
Who's on the line? She's got the basketball. She's got the basketball, manipulates the defense, gets it to AB, who puts it away.
While Clark didn't stuff the stat sheet, her fingerprints were all over the game-winning moments. When it counted most, she orchestrated the final play, manipulating the defense and dishing the ball to Aaliyah Boston, who sealed the win. Natasha Howard was a standout force, showing her two-way impact, while Sophie Cunningham returned to action and immediately made her presence felt. Her chemistry with Clark was evident, especially in transition plays that helped shift momentum. Head coach Stephanie White's decision to use Clark more off the ball appears strategic, allowing her to dodge physical traps and conserve energy for crunch time execution. Lexi Hull and Cunningham injected energy and perimeter defense, opening the floor and giving the Fever a spark they desperately needed. The Dream, led by the dynamic duo of Cheyenne Parker-Tyus and Rhyne Howard, posed one of the toughest matchups in the league with their inside presence and physicality. Still, the Fever responded with determination, proving they're not a team that can be bullied anymore. The ongoing issue of inconsistent officiating continues to shadow Clark's performances. While physical defense is part of the game, the lack of calls on contact she absorbs contrasted with touch fouls called against her raises questions. Nonetheless, Clark doesn't ask for protection, only fairness, and this game showcased her willingness to fight through adversity. In the end, the Fever's ugly win told a deeper story than any stat line: a young team growing tougher, learning to win without shooting lights out, and refusing to back down. It wasn't a flawless performance, but it was a statement Indiana is here, and they're battle-tested. As they gear up to face the New York Liberty next, fans should expect a cleaner, sharper showing. But for now, that sarcastic thumbs up from Clark? It symbolizes more than just a comeback. It marks a team evolving from hopeful into hardened competitors.